Hi there, it's Hélène. Welcome back, or if it's your first time, welcome. I am so pleased to bring you this video. I got notification that these products came in and I hurried down to the post office to get them because I have been dying to do this video and I thought having a few things in hand would be a good idea. So I decided to get a couple of holiday sets in order to talk to you about them and also to look obviously online to offer recommendations for other holiday sets. This is a really good time of year to try different brands that you might not have tried yet because minis are de rigueur as far as what is available at Sephora or the drugstore or other places. So let's get into it. I thought I would show you first off the couple of holiday sets I do have, so obviously I endorse them. I bought them myself. A couple more that I'm considering getting, and then third, also some recommendations that you might want to consider, but I have those products already, therefore I'm not in a big hurry to add to my collection. The first item that I want to talk about is from Bite Beauty, but I thought I would just mention the products I already have from them as context. So I have three of their products. One of them is a Bite Beauty Amuse-Bouche lipstick, and it is in honeycomb. And I've enjoyed using it so far. I haven't used a ton of it, but every time I wear it, I really like it. Another one is what they call their multi-stick. And it's flat, and it's intended for lips, cheeks, and eyes. So you can wear them pretty much all over the face, and a cream product is really good when you are in a hot climate. Sometimes powders don't do as well, so I really appreciate having these two. And then this last one is a matte cream lip crayon in Leche. So that's what that one looks like. And they're all really, really nice. So I'll just swatch what I have. The multi-stick in Brioche is probably the one that I use the most. And then honeycomb the second. I don't like Leche quite so much, probably because it's more rose tones, like light rose tones. Okay, or even peachy. Okay, so here's honeycomb right there. Then you've got brioche, and then finally Leche. Very nice neutral colors, and I was delighted when I saw the holiday set this year. It does not really have colors quite like this, so I can supplement my collection. I have essentially no overlap. So the holiday set from Bite Beauty looks like this. It's 4 little bites, it's called. Very cute set. And what I really like about it is the packaging. Now, some folks were disappointed that the packaging itself of the lipsticks is not red, but I absolutely love this tin. Isn't it so cool? And when you look on inside, it has a little magnetic closure. When you look inside, you have the 4 full-size minis, but they're the same as the other minis that they sell. That's the honeycomb one. And here's what I love about it. It's the same exact packaging as the usual Bite Beauty lipsticks. And it came in 3 of the 4, I would say, are very much more into the holiday colors. But also this package, if you look at the felt here, this thing comes out eventually, and then you can use this little box as a tin for whatever products that you want to use, or just use this box when you want to bring your Bite lipsticks traveling, because they're relatively small when they're those minis, and they can easily get lost at the bottom of your makeup bag, so this is kind of nice to have. I'm probably going to remove the felt and reuse this little tin for other things, but yeah, I really appreciate the fact that the packaging is not just disposable packaging, that it can be reused. So the 4 colors, I'm just going to take them out of the packaging here and swatch them for you. I am wearing one on my lips today. I think I'm wearing Date, the 3rd out of the 4 in the package. Now let's just swatch them all. So the first one is Nori that I have. It's a very dark color. It's beautiful. Swatch them right next to the first ones, and I know I'm going to like wearing that one. Now the only thing that I would say for a really dark, it's almost like a burgundy brown, almost like a chocolate brown. The only thing that I would say for those dark colors, because these lipsticks are very creamy, you probably want to wear an invisible liner. I didn't put one on for this video because I won't be wearing this lipstick for that long today, but it's I think it's advisable for those darker colors. The next one, I'm trying to find there's the one that's sort of a Christmas red. Of course, it's the last one I'm going to open. Nope. Okay, which one was I thinking of? Yeah, it's this one. I think I opened the same one twice, thinking that I was doing a different color. So this one is a Christmas-y red, and it's called Tannin, which makes sense, kind of like tannins in red wine. So there's the second one, Tannin. So very, very red. So the third one, which is the one that I'm wearing on my lips right now, is Sake, I think. No, sorry, pardon me, Date. The next one's Sake. So this is Date. It looks kind of like honeycomb, but more peachiness to it, like a darker peach. So that's, yeah, this is honeycomb here. And then this is Date right there, which is why I chose it, actually. I thought it would go well with, I chose to wear that one today because I thought it would go well with the smoky green mildew look that I have. Mildew is Urban Decay Single Shadow. And then finally, I have Sake. So it's interesting, they have a Japanese theme a little bit to this one, and it's a really nice rosy mauve color. Yeah, I really don't have overlap with what I have right now, which is awesome. Okay. And that's always important, not to double what we have in our collection. And I've been, this mini came at a really good time because I was thinking, you know, Bite's a Canadian brand and I only have 3 items from them. It would be nice to have more. So I'm happy to have essentially doubled my collection here for Bite. And here's Sake at the end. So 4 very different shades. So it's nice because it's 4 minis, they're all very different. You get to try different shades, see what they are like on your lips. And also, for Bite, I mean, they're all food grade ingredients in their lipsticks. They have a wonderful light lemony smell. And though they don't last very long because they don't have fake ingredients so that their shelf life is minor, when you buy little minis, you have a chance to get through them. So I really appreciate the fact that they come in these small sizes for holiday sets. Anyway, that is the Bite Beauty set of 4. It sells for $29 Canadian, which I think is a steal. If you divide that by 4, you're only looking at like $6.50 or so per lipstick, right? 29 divided by 4, that's 6, almost $7. $7. Let's call it $7. And I think that they're really great value, and I would not be surprised that they are going to sell out. Okay, I have safely put them back into their package, so let's go and take a look at the next item. And that is the Becca Glow. Let me just open it slightly for you. I will explain why in a second. So before filming, I did go in there and check that nothing was broken, because that happens. This is what the package looks like. So they're all stacked in here, and I think that that looks pretty nice. Now, each one of these came with a ribbon on the outside, like so, put right onto, I'll just show you. So the tray comes out like this, right through the box, right out of the box, I guess. And then they open up to release the saucers. I call them saucers. I've heard other people call them saucers. It makes sense. So in this case, it doesn't matter that I'm not matching the exact container, but each one useful enough. Something like this. So they come with their own ribbon around the saucer, and it was centered. It was all looking very nice, but you don't have to look at the back of each one. Of course, you do have to once the ribbon is off, but if you're giving them as gifts, it's like they've got a little ribbon around each one, so you can easily buy the set of 4 and gift them separately, just like you could really for the Bite Beauty lipsticks. So the 4 different shades or colors that come in this package are opal, so they all look like this. So I won't show you the outside for each one of them. They're all the same. This is Opal. And that one, because it is a duplicate in my collection, I'm not sure I'm going to keep it yet. I have another mini of Opal. And if you are a user of highlighters, you know how they last forever. The next one that I have here is Vanilla Quartz. This is Vanilla Quartz. It's a nice kind of gold. It looks like it's got a peachy shift. I'm just going to swatch that one. Okay, so on the edge of my hand, oh yeah, that's a lot better. So that is, what's it called? Vanilla Quartz. I think it's pretty. Okay, so we've got Vanilla Quartz. The next one is Rose Quartz. Rose Quartz looks like this. So definitely rose, no question there. And I'm going to swatch it right next to the vanilla shade. Vanilla Quartz, Rose Quartz. So there we go. That's vanilla, that's rose. Very pretty. Okay, and I only have a couple more to go through. So the last one, and I have to admit, like these minis with the gold on the outside are so nice. I'll show you my old Opal and you'll see the difference. This is now Prismatic Amethyst, and I'm really excited about this one. I think it came out last year, was the first year of its release, and I thought, I am not paying 40 bucks for one highlighter that's purple. But I'm really happy to have a mini because I will wear it on occasion. It makes me think of the Aurora palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. So this one right up top is Prismatic Amethyst. And so you can see it compared to the other two, quite different. Okay, let me get the original Becca Opal that I had, and I will show you the difference in the packaging and also swatch it. I had already put it in my travel bag because I'm going traveling in a few days, as I've mentioned in previous videos, but I just did not want to forget it. And these little guys are so useful for a trip because they're tiny. Now you will see, it is well loved. I use it a lot, but you see the difference in the packaging. I mean, the gold is just beautiful, right? They're the same size as the mini. And we will get back to that in a second. But I wanted to swatch this for you. So now we have the Becca Original, the Opal. Now these I do understand shatter more easily than maybe some other stuff. So you want to be careful with how you store it and use it. I might be talking myself out of bringing it, but anyway, so that is, don't know if it's coming across. It's really hard to show highlighters. So that is Opal. And then the Prismatic, and then the Vanilla, and the Rose Quartz. I'm going to put this one safely back into the travel bag, although I'm wondering if I should bring it, but maybe I do need to keep a backup. Okay, so that is it for the highlighters. I'm sure you want to know about costs. It talks about the fact that it is $48 Canadian, and I have to say that this is a steal. The minis from Becca are usually $23 a piece, which if you do the math is $92 for 4 of them, regular price. So even if you get like 20% off or 30% off, and 30% off I would be interested at that point for a mini, to get them for $12 each is really wonderful. And the packaging is just, it's beautiful. It's a miniature version of Becca's beautiful packaging. And I think that for a holiday gift, they're beautiful. And I can see why they're calling it the Macaron collection, which is why, you know, they have these nice little colored bands around them. I think that this is one of the prettiest packages for holiday this year. And I'm super, super, super happy with the purchase. And Folks tend to limit themselves when it comes to highlighters to using them on the high points of the face, but I really don't think they need to be. I have used highlighters a lot on the lips, on when it's safe to use them on the lips, on the eyes, especially inner corner, inner lid. It makes a beautiful shift on the eye, and you can also use them as toppers over other shades, and it looks really, really nice. So if you want your eyes to pop, it's nice to have different colors of highlighters. So the champagne-y colors, white or champagne, gold, rose, peach, purple. Purple I'm really getting back into, which is why I love the fact that I have the prismatic amethyst. I really enjoy highlighters on the eye. So that is it for that set. Now another set that I am hoping to get is the Hex set from Urban Decay, the 5 pencils that are, the pencils are mini 24/7 eye pencil set. Now I am now a huge believer, I like them always, but now that I've understood the versatility of these pencils, I'm a big believer in the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On pencils, because you can use them almost like a cream shadow or as a base under other shadow, as well as using them for liner. And once they set, they really don't budge. You can use them in the waterline, you can use them as regular eyeliner. And right now on my eye, I have 4 colors. And I think that they helped me complete this look, which I think still looks reasonable. And the colors in this are Goddess, which is a deep navy shimmer, Starfire, which is the burnt orange metallic, Voodoo, the bright purple shimmer, love that one, Space Dust, which is a warm platinum metallic, and Perversion, which is the dark matte black. Now the Perversion pencil is also available in a set with the Perversion mascara again this year. You will take a look if you want to on Sephora. If you look up the Hex pencils, you will also notice other sets from Urban Decay. I looked at all of them, and all of them look like they were very good value, like 2 setting sprays for almost for the price of 1 type of thing. Actually, no, pardon me. It's 2 minis that are equivalent to 1 full size for like $3 off what the full size price would be. So those kinds of things, you can take a look. There are quite a few that I think are good value on Urban Decay. Just like the Bite Beauty minis, I think that the Anastasia set of 4 minis is a decent price at $27 for 4. And it is rose tones as opposed to the nudes and reds and winey colors from the Bite Beauty set. So they are complementary, if you will. And I do like Anastasia's formula. I have quite a few of their lipsticks in lip gloss and liquid lip, and also bullet. I also want to recommend a couple of value sets from Smashbox. One of them is available at Shoppers Drug Mart, and it is $58 for 5 full-size, always-on liquid lipsticks. I will add a picture of that here, but also will put a link right here for the haul that I did recently where I show those. I ended up getting them in August, and I noticed they're still on the Shoppers Drug Mart site for the brand, the Smashbox brand products. But there's also one called Holidays, D-A-Z-E, on Sephora, and that set, they are minis though. In this case there are 6. I think there are 3 metal and 3 mattes. So again, they are minis, they're not full size, but you get 6 of 0.9 mil, so it's very, very little product, of Misconduct, which is a deep warm plum matte, Steppin' Out, which is a deep nude matte, Babe Alert, which is a nude rose matte, Man-Eater, which is a red matte metallic, Exo Vlada, which is a rose gold matte metallic, and Rust Fund, which is a copper matte metallic. So from the set of 5 that I got, and also I had 3 already of the Smashbox, so that's a total of 8. I had 4 colors out of the set of 6 here that were overlap in my existing collection, so this does not make sense for me. However, if I only had 1 or 2 and there was no overlap and I wanted to add to my Smashbox collection, I would definitely think that 6 minis for $36 for me to try a bunch of shades would be a really good value. So I would recommend this, this set, especially if you're not one to wear the same color lipstick over and over and over again and you want the variety. Buying a mini is a premium, but it isn't if you never finish lipstick. So you get a chance to try 6 colors. Now the only thing is you have to like matte and metallic because it's a mix of both. The other set from Smashbox for holiday that I would recommend is the Holidays Photo Finish. What's it called? Photo Finish Primer Mini Trio. And that trio is $28 and primer lasts forever. So it's not a bad thing to be able to try 3 minis. They have a 12 ml of the, or 0.4 ounce of the original Photo Finish Smooth and Blur Primer. I have that one, pardon me, I don't have that one, I have the next one over. They have a 0.5 ounce or 15 ml of the Photo Finish Primerizer. I have that one, I like it very, very much. And I just bought it not that long ago. I'm super happy with it. And they also have a 30 ml bottle or 1 ounce of the Photo Finish Primer Water, which is a primer, but it can also refresh your makeup during the day. So sort of a primer, and you can also use it sort of as a setting spray. I think this is a great value. You have by default some travel items in there. If you're on the go, sometimes a full size bottle of something is not useful. But I have to say that for $28, I think it's a great purchase to make for primers. If I did not have as many primers as I have right now, I would definitely jump on that particular set. So there you have it. Those are my recommendations. You're not going to hear recommendations for palettes from me this time around. I did not find that there's all that much for holiday that is of interest to me. I looked at the gingerbread palette from Too Faced, but I just don't think that it is going to be worth it for me. I heard some mixed reviews so far on the way the shades are applying from folks who are pretty good at putting makeup on, and I just don't think that the colors are necessarily unique unless you have a very small collection. I've found pretty much I have overlap on everything in that palette. I saw the mini Sweet Peach. If you don't have anything from the Sweet Peach collection from Too Faced, you might like to try out the mini Sweet Peach if the formula is the same. I do not have it. I have the original, but that might be of interest to you. But as far as the regular palettes, I'm not inspired by Anastasia Beverly Hills, a holiday palette. That was it called? Sultry. I'm not impressed by the Too Faced collection, the Tarte collection. Natasha Denona's Safari, not impressed. I guess maybe I'm really happy with my collection right now. I just don't have any palettes that I would highly recommend at this point that have come out for holiday. Of course, there are many solid palettes out there. You can take a look at my brand new Focus series to see the types of palettes that I like, that I have really enjoyed so far. But yeah, I'll leave the recommendations to the holiday sets that I talked about, and I wish you some happy seasonal shopping and hope that as you purchase for your family and friends that you get yourself a little something too. That's it for now. I hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you in the next video. But for now, take care.